On a seemingly routine flight in January 2024, an Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 9 experienced a terrifying ordeal. Mid-flight, a door panel unexpectedly blew out, causing a rapid decompression within the aircraft cabin. Passengers and crew alike were thrust into a terrifying situation as oxygen masks deployed and the plane began an emergency descent. The flight, carrying 171 passengers and crew, ultimately made a safe landing in Portland, Oregon. However, the incident left many shaken and raised serious concerns about the safety of the Boeing 737 MAX, a model already under intense scrutiny. The incident served as a stark reminder of the 2019 grounding of the 737 MAX following two fatal crashes. Those tragedies had shaken public confidence in Boeing and led to widespread investigations and reforms within the company. The Alaska Airlines incident, while not resulting in any fatalities, threatened to further erode the public's trust in Boeing and its commitment to safety. The flying public, already wary of the 737 MAX, needed reassurance that lessons had been learned and that the necessary steps were being taken to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. The incident also raised questions about the effectiveness of the reforms implemented by Boeing in the wake of the 2019 tragedies. Had the company truly addressed the underlying issues that had led to those disasters? Or were there still systemic problems within Boeing's design, manufacturing, and safety culture that continued to put passengers at risk? The answers to these questions would have far-reaching implications for Boeing, its customers, and the future of commercial aviation. The incident quickly became a focal point for regulators, lawmakers, and the public alike, all demanding answers and accountability from Boeing. The pressure was on for the company to demonstrate that it was taking the incident seriously and taking concrete steps to address any and all safety concerns. Failure to do so could have dire consequences for Boeing, potentially jeopardizing its reputation, its bottom line, and its future as a leading aircraft manufacturer. The aftermath of the Alaska Airlines incident saw swift action from aviation authorities. Both the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, and the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, launched thorough investigations into the incident. Their primary objective was to determine the root cause of the door panel failure and identify any contributing factors that may have played a role. The investigations aimed to not only understand the specific circumstances of this particular incident, but also to assess whether the issue was isolated or indicative of a broader systemic problem within the 737 MAX fleet. During the course of the investigations, a critical discovery was made: missing bolts. Investigators found that crucial bolts that were meant to secure the door panel in place were absent. This finding raised immediate red flags, as it suggested a potentially serious lapse in manufacturing quality control. The discovery of the missing bolts shifted the focus of the investigations towards Boeing's manufacturing processes and safety protocols. It raised concerns about whether there were adequate checks and balances in place to ensure that aircraft were being assembled correctly and that all necessary components were present and properly installed. The discovery of the missing bolts added fuel to the fire of existing concerns about Boeing's safety culture. In the wake of the 2019 crashes, there had been allegations of a company culture that prioritized production speed over safety, leading to potential shortcuts and oversights. The missing bolts, whether the result of human error, inadequate training, or a systemic failure in quality control, served as a stark reminder of the potentially catastrophic consequences of even seemingly minor lapses in aircraft manufacturing. The FAA, taking a proactive stance, responded to the incident and the discovery of the missing bolts by grounding all affected 737 MAX aircraft until the necessary inspections and repairs could be completed. This move, while disruptive to airlines and passengers, underlined the seriousness with which the FAA viewed the situation. It also highlighted the delicate balance between ensuring safety and minimizing disruption to air travel, a balance that regulators are constantly grappling with. The Alaska Airlines incident and the subsequent investigations placed Boeing firmly under the microscope, facing intense scrutiny from regulators, lawmakers, and the public.